to my channel. So today I'm doing a makeup look tutorial on this makeup look, which I did on my Instagram story a few days ago, and a ton of you messaged me and commented and said that you wanted a full tutorial. So I was like, okay, I'm not mad because I really like this look. I think it's perfect for springtime or a prom look if your dress is on the warmer side. I think it's such a beautiful dramatic look, and I just love the color scheme of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. First, I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and this is just in the shade Original. I forgot how much I love this eyeshadow primer. I haven't used it in so long, and I just repurchased it, and I'm pretty sure the stick is broken inside the bottle, but whatever, it still does the same job. And I'm just going to pat that all over my lids, and then I'm going to take some translucent powder and set that primer so it's not sticky and making the eyeshadow patchy. Then taking the Venus palette by Lime Crime, which is such a good palette. I'm going to take the shade Divine, which is a very cool tone transition shade, and I'm just going to blend that into my crease and really blow it out. Then I'm going to take the shade Aura, or Aura, however you are supposed to say that, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone to create a nice highlight. Then taking the shade Rebirth, which is such a pretty salmon-y color, and it's so vibrant, I'm going to focus that on my outer V and a little bit tighter in my crease. Then taking the color Muse, I'm putting that on my outer V, and then taking a big fluffy brush and blending that out. Now with the shade Shell, I'm just going to take that on my finger and pat that on the remaining parts of my lid that I didn't cover with eyeshadow. It's a really pretty shimmery pink salmon-y color, and I'm just going to blend that out again with a big fluffy brush. Then taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dark Side Gel Waterproof Eyeliner, I'm going to tight line my eyes with that, and then taking the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper and create a nice thin but long winged eyeliner. Then taking the Tarte Eye Jewels, this is just the glitter liner in silver, and I'm going to put that on the bottom of the wing just to create a little extra sparkle, and also put that on the inner part of my crease, not taking it all the way out. I don't want it to be a cut crease, I just want it to have a little extra sparkle in the inner corner. Once the glitter dries, I'm going to take the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara, which is really good. I actually love it so much. And then taking the Iris Beauty lashes in Empress, which are some of my favorites. And now to prime my face, I'm taking the Pixi by Petra Glow Booster, and this is in the shade Pink Pearl. And I'm focusing that on the high points of my face, and then taking the remaining product that I have on the back of my hand and patting that everywhere else. This is just going to give me a nice luminous glow underneath the foundation, which is essential for the NYX Dropper Foundation because it's super matte. And then taking the NYX First Base Primer Spray, I'm just going to spray that everywhere just to create a little bit more hydration. Now with the Farsali Unicorn Essence Primer Drops, I'm going to go ahead and drop a little bit on my face, and I'm also going to drop the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in with it before I mix in the primer, so I'm going to create a little bit of a cocktail on my face, and this is just going to make the foundation a little bit more dewy and less matte, which is what I need because this foundation makes me feel very dry unless I mix it with something, some kind of beauty oil. And I'm also just going to use that brush that is supposed to be used with the foundation by NYX. I just used it because it was closest to me. And then taking the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Very Fair, I'm going to put that underneath my eyes and all of the high points of my face and just buff that in with my black beauty blender. Now with my favorite translucent powder, I'm taking the Cover FX Perfect Translucent Loose Powder in Light, and I'm going to set my smile lines before they crease and also underneath my eyes and just anywhere where I get extra oily, so around my nose. And then I'll be taking the Too Faced Cocoa Powder in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face, making everything smooth for the bronzer and the blush that I'm about to put on. Then I'm just going to take those 3 pinky shades out of the palette and just literally smudge them on my bottom lash line. There's no certain way you should do this. I just try to match the upper eyelid with the lower lash line. Then with the NYX Contour and Highlight palette, I'm going to take that middle contour color, which is the lightest one in the palette, and I'm just going to chisel out my cheekbones and bring it up to my forehead just to warm up the outsides of my face, on my jawline, and also a little bit on the outsides of my nose. And then taking the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, which is such an oldie but a goodie. I haven't used it in so long and I missed it. I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks. And then taking the Physicians Formula Mineral Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl, which is another oldie but goodie. I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones, my nose, all the high points of my face. And I just love this highlighter because it's subtle, but you can still see it really well. It just looks like a really natural glow. And then with the e.l.f. exfoliant, lip exfoliant, I forgot what it's called, I'm just going to put that on my lips because they were so caked with foundation and they were so dry. I just needed to exfoliate that off. And I'm just going to wipe that off with an old towel that I had on my desk. And then going in with the Tarte lip paint in the shade Salty, and I'm going to put that on my lips, and that is pretty much it for this makeup look. So this is the finished makeup look. I am so in love with this look. It is so beautiful. It just has the right amount of glitter and the right amount of pop of color. And I just think it's perfect for springtime, prom, you know, anything basically. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.